when you were face to face with Nathan Shepard.
Yeah.
Because for you, I mean, we took that as impressive that a rookie's not backing down to a much bigger guy. What were you thinking there?
Yeah, I didn't think it was cute, you know. I don't really know. No matter what age you are, I don't like being tried. So me and Nate Shepard, we love each other off the field, and it's all love. But when you're in the heat of the battle, emotions take over sometimes, and that's how I felt. 21 years old or 28, so that's how I felt about it.
Now that you're 3 weeks into camp, how you feeling, and how confident are you in this offense?
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling very confident. I just want to keep on stacking days, keep making sure I'm getting those reps, and getting on the right page with the quarterbacks. So it's a lot. You can only do what you can with your reps, and you try to take advantage of them. I feel like every single one is magnified. Being a young dude, and every single rep I'm out there, I want to make a play. But I definitely feel like I'm getting more comfortable. I'm not as nervous going in, just stuff like that. So I'm feeling better for sure.
Difference between catching balls from Flacco as opposed to Zach Wilson?
Yeah, there's definitely a difference. It's a lot of experience right there with Flacco, and I feel like everything with him is he takes some pace off, can put pace on the balls. He kind of does a good job of making the passes, receiver friendly. That's the best way I can put it into words. They're pretty easy to catch. You take some off the ball when you're running the slant route versus, out route, or put some zip on it because it got to be, things like that. So I'll say that.
Garrett, you were pretty productive right from the start in college when you first got there. What does that say about how quickly you pick things up, and how much as you move ahead to this new situation, do you think that helps you?
Yeah, I've just always tried to do a great job of playing my role, and when I got to Ohio State and as a young dude, that was my role, to come in and make some plays every now and then, and I just wanted to be as good as I could be at that, and that doesn't change here. I want to, whenever my opportunity does come and whenever the ball is in the air, I want to make that play, and I expect to keep that same mindset.
You don't seem to be intimidated by any moments or anything like that. Where does that come from for you?
Yeah, I've been playing this game since I was 5 years old, and I play because I love it, and it's a whole lot of fun, and I've always been pretty good. So I don't want to overthink it and get nervous. It's just ball, and I want to keep that mindset as well. I just want to go out there and just play. Enjoy myself, do what I love doing, and hopefully be really good at it while doing it.
At Ohio State, you had so many five-star receivers that guys were coming on and off the field. You played a lot, but does that help you here if you have to come in and out? It doesn't bother you as far as not being in there 100% of the time.
Yeah, I can't say it helped me out. Whenever you're playing, you want to be in there as much as possible. So having a competitive room at Ohio State, that was really good for all of us. Just knowing how a really good receiver room is, and being able to take something from everyone's game, and just knowing that if you do have to come out, you got another great player coming in behind you that you could trust. But being the competitor I am, I want to be out there every play, and that's just the way I go about it.
We were talking to Robert yesterday, and he was talking about it was the first time he'd seen you in a game situation on Friday night,
yeah.
And he talked about how your level was particularly high. Can you explain what happens to you on a game day, and what
yeah, you go into a different mode. At least personally, I do, and it's a violent game we play, and you kind of got to be in that mode to maybe get everything out of what your game days. And I've been that way since I was a young kid. I really like talking to no one on game day. I'm locked in, and then once we're out there, it's like the best day of my life. So every Sunday I get to go out there is the best day of my life. I never take them for granted, and I feel like if you talk to me or saw me on a game day, you'd be able to understand that just from my vibes and my energy.
Feel at all? Do you allow yourself to look ahead at what you can do for this team with your skills and how quickly you can pick things up?
I have an idea of what I can do for the team and how I can help, but they have a great plan for me, and like I said, it's my job to play my role and do it to the best of my ability.
Are you any better at not beating yourself up if you make a drop or anything like that?
Am I any better at that?
Better. You talked about how you need to tone it down a little because you get so down on yourself.
Maybe a little better, but still working on it. Being a receiver, like I said, you never want to put any balls on the ground, never want to not make a play, and every time you don't, you feel like you're letting your quarterback down, and I feel like I don't want to lose that, but also I don't want to get too down on myself to where it affects me throughout the game. So just finding that common ground and making it work.
Garrett, I know we talked about this around the draft and in minicamp here, that video your dad made around the draft, and one of the things he said was that he says, "Don't worry about us.
You don't have to take care of us. Having been in camp now for a few weeks, how beneficial is it just to be free of any worry about that? And
Yeah.
do you ever think about that?
I don't ever think about it because, you know, like I said, I grew up, or like my pop said, you know, I don't have to worry about it. He told me I don't have to worry about it, and I'll take his word for it. You know, if he's ever reaching out to me, or if any of my family is ever reaching out to me to ask how I'm doing and how's camp going, and, you know, they just want to talk and be family like we've been for the last, you know, 22 years, my whole life. And, you know, nothing changed when I got drafted here. You know, so it's really a blessing to not have to worry about, you know, any of that. You know, I had my mom here this past week and taking care of my puppy and all that. You know, it's just family's family, and it's everything to me. So, you know, it's great to not have to worry about, you know, some things that other people, you know, do have to worry about.
Playing in front of 100,000.
Players ever said anything to you like, man, that's awesome. I kind of wish I had
For
that.
sure. You know, everyone's got their own situation, you know, and everyone's different, you know. So nothing's perfect, but, you know, I'm really blessed to have the family I have and the situation I have. And, you know, definitely after that video came out, I definitely got some players, you know, saying you're blessed to have a pops like that. And you know, I know I am. So, yeah.
Playing in front of 100,000 at Ohio State and at Michigan, and the pressure of that program where they expect so much, did that help you prepare you for the NFL and the pressure on this level?
It definitely does. You know, those environments are very hostile, and you want to show up, you want to make a play, and when you go to a place like Ohio State, you know, you don't get used to that stuff, but you're in those environments a lot. You get to play at home against 100,000 and go on the road sometimes playing against 100,000 or play in front of 100,000. Excuse me. So, you know, it's a different warrior up here. Definitely, you know, more media stuff like that. Different. I don't know. It's different, but you know, that stuff gets you ready for the fans and stuff like that. You know, Phillies, even their stands this past week were, you know, a little different than what I was used to. You know, just hearing what people are saying, and you know, it gets you ready for that.